Whoa, who is this, huh? Hi. Henry. Welcome to my world. Labradors, homemade kind of dog bed for the car, and me constantly thinking, a lot thinking, let's just say, how could I make this better? How could I make this comfortable for them, something that I could wash, and something that works for all of us? Right, Charlie Pup? It's a little humid here today. So anyway, I want to take you today on my journey to the aha moment. That's what I call that. All right? Ready, girls? Here we go. Make, fix, grow, cook. GardenFork. Are you excited about a new dog bed? Are you guys? Yeah? All right, that looks excited. Come on, let's go. Good girls. This ramp has been really helpful, except when Henry tries to get on in the middle. I have a bad back. I've got 12-year-old arthritic Labradors. I'll link below to the one that I found works really well, okay? I like the license plate thing. That was my idea. All right, here's what I got going on here. I want to show you where my head's at and where I think we're gonna go. Okay, I've got a Subaru, and I have yellow Labradors. The Labrador hair goes all over the place, but I'm trying to control some of that, keep it clean, and be able to wash a washable dog bed thing, because man, Labradors smell. So here's what I've got. Under here, this is a cargo liner. I'll link below to all this stuff and make it real simple for you. But that doesn't fold back very nicely, does it? This cargo liner is from a company that custom fits them to your car. It was a little expensive, but well worth it because it protects the carpet. Well, it nominally protects the carpet underneath. I mean, at least I can vacuum that if I want to sell the car or clean the car up for guests or something. But this cover works well. So then I went to the discount store and I got what they call a mattress topper. It's foam. It's not the thickest thing in the world, but I thought for this experiment we could try that, and if we want to upgrade, we can always upgrade, right? But fairly inexpensive at the inexpensive store mattress topper. And then I've got a furniture blanket. These I use for all sorts of stuff, obviously for furniture, but if you want to slide stuff across a floor, these are really handy. Wrapping equipment, and fairly inexpensive at a couple different stores, also online. But this is really washable because it's all sewn together. I wash this a lot because, like I said, my Labradors smell, but they love swimming. So with the swimming comes wet Labrador smell. Ode a wet Labrador in your car. Febreze, by the way, is very good for getting that smell out of your headliner. Oh, that's on. All right, let's go to step 2. So here's my thought. I've got this cargo liner that fits the make and model of this vehicle. Then I will take the foam and I will cut this to the same shape as that, right? And then I'll take the furniture blanket and cut it to the same shape as well and put it all together and see what happens. I mean, GardenFork is all about, hey, let's try this and let's see what happens, right? So here we go. So I'm gonna cut the foam so that it fits the cargo liner. So this doesn't have to be perfect. Again, done is better than perfect in GardenFork, but you can see there where the cargo liner fits in. And I just keep checking to make sure I'm in a decent, relatively straight, well, I'm following the contour of the thing, you know? So the foam isn't quite wide enough, but I'm fine because that's just a little kind of cubby hole in the back of the car, but this matches that pretty nice. Now is it step 3 or 2? I lost track. So now I want to do the same thing with the furniture blanket, but because the furniture blanket, because the furniture blanket is so much bigger, I'm gonna double this over on itself. Is that doubling over? You know what I mean? I'm gonna fold this in half, lay it here, cut. That works better. Covered, covered, good. All right, so again, I'm just gonna cut along the outsides of the cargo liner. Here we go. This is kind of like watching paint dry. You wanna go watch the lavadors while I finish this? All right, so you're thinking, well, gee, Eric, these are kind of loose and they're frayed. Well, it could fray, like you put in the washer, this will probably all splay out, and you're thinking, how do I keep these together and keep it from getting all frayed? Today, we're going to get to use, you like how I stumble on that? All right, one of my most favorite power tools in the world is going to make an appearance in this video. My mother-in-law, Mary Ellen, gave me this sewing machine. It is really a nice machine, and I even know kind of how to use it. I'm an amateur, so keep that in mind going forward here, all right? My mother-in-law also gave me a really cool chainsaw. So when you watch the videos, you see chainsaws or sewing machines, you can thank Mary Ellen. So thank her in the comments, okay? Okay, it's going really well. The only problem is that's really dark, but that's really bright. So let me try. We're almost done. Let's see what happens. Okay, the skies are opening up. Sewing machine is walking. Okay, it's really raining. All right, it's sunny skies. It's actually the next day because it was pouring down rain. But I moved in here, ready to finish, okay? Here we go. So we're about halfway done. It's just a dog bed mattress. It doesn't have to be like, this isn't like a Chanel skirt or anything like that. It's a dog bed and it's GardenFork. Done is better than perfect. So let's see what happens here, all right? And this, it's a masterpiece. The sewing machine, it's an amazing machine. It's like, I think it's the precursor to a 3D printer. If you see one at a yard sale, get it. Or get your grandmother's or your mom's. It's an amazing machine. But anyway, this is now cut, sewn to the contours of the cargo area of the car. We're ready to go for our fitting with our two models, the Labradors. I drove all over town with the GardenFork license plate. But this is a small town, so. All right, we have our foam cut. We have our fabric cut. We have our test Labradors.
They're ready.
Let's see what happens.
Is that dog smell resistant foam?
No, but you can wash it. I think a thicker foam would be better, but this is what I could find. Maybe like a hobby store online, we could order like a 1-inch or 2-inch thick, dense foam. But I think for now, Labradors will be quite happy. And then our sewn blanket. Nice, huh? Do you like your husband can use a sewing machine?
I do. He's like miracle husband, isn't he?
I'm going to remind you that you said that.
Yeah, really.
If you run a sewing machine and could have some suggestions about how to do this better, I'd love to hear from you. The camera operator is laughing, and I don't know why.
I thought you were building this so that the foam would go inside that, not just on top of it. That was nice.
So you thought I was making like a stuffed blanket, like a pillow, like a upholstered couch cushion.
Yeah.
No, this way, if this is...
What's the difference between that and just cutting it?
I did just cut it, but then I sewed it. We could have made this a cushion, right? But my thought, a cushion being the foam inside the 2 layers of fabric, but I thought was, if this really stunk too much, or if this stunk too much, you could throw one out. You could wash it. I thought this just was easier, because easier is better. This is tears. Tears are coming out of the eyes of the camera operator right now.
Charlie Pop, that's classy.
Okay, now the test. Up, up.
Ooh, look at that hem.
This is a total score. I've been thinking about this for quite a while, and I thought, let's just do it and see what happens. And we did it, and it worked.
It worked.
And it made the camera operator really laugh, and that's worth it right there, isn't it? So there's more DIY videos should be floating around here. More about me and my world. Click the down button to read all the text. I'll link to this really good, this is the best ramp we've found for older dogs. All right, let me know your thoughts. How do I improve this? How do I improve my life?
You're asking me?